Hey guys! I wanted to start my video with a bare face today because what we're going to do today is get full coverage makeup in right around 5 minutes. So this is just complexion. If you want your eyes done and everything else, it's going to take a little bit longer. But I'm going to use just a few products today, so I'm going to go over that real quickly. I'm going to start with my Younique Mineral Touch Cream Foundation. This is super effortless, gives you flawless coverage. So I'm going to start with my touch cream in the color Scarlet, and that's what I'm going to use for a really simple, light highlight. And then I'm going to take my all over color, which is the touch cream in the color Taffeta. I'm going to apply that all over my face. Then I'm going to take my bronzer, just to contour. Then I'm going to follow up with my Younique pressed powder, mineral powder in the color Taffeta. And I'm just going to finish up with a little bit of blush. So, I have to mention that I started with my Glorious Primer. This stuff is gold in a jar. It is amazing. It's going to give you that super flawless setting, and it's going to, fill in any little fine lines, little pores. So I just want to do a real quick close-up of my face. I just have a little bit of redness through here, down on my chin, and then wait for it. Ah! What is that? I'm going to completely cover that up without concealer. So, here we go. You ready? I'll mention too, I'm just using the sponge that comes with the touch cream. Alright, so I'm going to pinch it. And go. You can see I'm kind of doing like a crow's feet type of thing or a bird foot type of thing. You don't have to be real precise. Obviously, there's times where you're going to want to do a little bit more precise highlight and contour. This is just kind of an everyday look. This is for that woman on the go who you need to get in your mirror and be out the door with 15 minutes of makeup time. Only 5 minutes on the complexion. So as you can see, I'm kind of trying to spackle it on a little bit. The less you have to rub, the better, because essentially when you're rubbing makeup, you're just moving it around. I actually rub in my blush at the end of this process. I prefer to do that to really soften the lines. But with my foundation, I'm going to try and blot as much as possible. Okay. See right there? What are those little guys? I'll cover that up. Goodbye. Alright. I'm really red under my nose, so I'm just going to do a little bit of that there. And a little bit in the corner. There, I'm done. How do I look? Just kidding. Okay, so that's step one. Step two is I'm going to take my cream powder, or cream foundation in the color Taffeta. And I'm going all over. Here comes my daughter. I'm sure she's got something great to say. What are you doing, baby?
Can I have some chips?
Get this little guy to go away. Okay. So you could see how I was I'm going over my highlight. But I just barely touched under my eyes because I want most of that scarlet color to still be shining through. Don't forget above your eyes. Don't neglect your neck. It's one thing that I see with a lot of women. They have these crazy mad makeup skills. They have this amazing face look going, and then they turn to the side and you see this super severe line where they obviously have foundation on their face and it's not the same color as their neck. So we want to avoid that. Okay, then we're gonna take our bronzer. I use a teeny tiny brush like that. This is Lancome's brush. I think it came in a set and I absolutely love it. There's my little friend. I'm covering him up. So I take my bronzer kind of in a triangle shape and then down my jawline, right in my temple area, and then up my forehead. You can see I really concentrated most of the color on my cheekbone area there, and then I didn't go back for any more. I just kind of blended the rest in. Don't worry, I'm going to soften that up a little bit. Down my jawline again, my temple. Okay, so you can already see the effects of the highlight and the contour. I hope you can see in this light. I'm going to follow up with I kind of stretch out my neck and see where my natural indentations are. And I'm going to try and accentuate those a little bit. And this just really slims everything out. All right. Then I'm going to take my big old powder brush. Not all powder brushes are made the same. Not all anything brushes are made the same. You want something that's super dense. I found that Youniques are really dense, Lancomes are really dense. I'm not like a big brush snob, so I don't have tons and tons of stuff. I know e.l.f. works really good for some people. Those are a little bit less expensive. You know, just make sure you're either buying a higher end brush or you're able to feel the bristles and, you know, getting something that's worth the money. So here is my pressed mineral powder. I'm taking that all over, and I'm kind of using this to blend in that harsh line that I made with my contour. I'm going to take it down my neck. Okay. And then I'm actually using a Youniques blush in the color Seductive today, just to mix it up a little bit. I normally don't go this type of mauve-y color, but every once in a while I'm in the mood, and this one is gorgeous. It doesn't pull purple at all, which with some mauves, you know, it's going to pull a little bit more purple. Okay. And this is the blush method I use for my face shape. I like to do my blush a little bit heavier because for me personally it's the first thing that fades throughout the day. And like I said, I do this blending. I know I'm moving my product around, but I'm pretty confident that when I set it with my mineral pressed powder, it's everything underneath it is going to stay in place. Okay, what do we think? I think I'm going to take a little bit more of that first color I used, the Scarlet, which is the lighter color. For those of us that don't deal with blemishes that often, that don't readily carry a concealer, like myself, this is just what I do. So, and then all I'm going to do is take my blush brush and kind of sweep over that. And then it almost kind of ends up looking like a mole instead of, you know, a blemish. So, that's it. Super simple. You can see I highlighted under my eyes. I have no creasing or crazy lines. I've contoured, given my face just a little bit more life and light. Okay, I hope you liked this. If you are interested in any of the products, my link's going to be below. Please feel free to friend me, follow me on Facebook, or visit my website at www.uniqueproducts.com/Jen Mathiesen. And the spelling will be underneath here. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.